Good day, we're looking at number 21 to 26 on the January 2020 paper, the algebra questions on the multiple choice paper. So, first question up is algebraic fractions. Is really simplifying algebraic fractions, and just to refresh your memory, when I add in fractions, once the bottom numbers are the same, I don't need to find the LCM because the bottom numbers are the same, so I just keep the bottom number, the denominator, and add the tops. So that was the idea with this one. The bottom numbers are the same, so I already have the LCM. The LCM is already 5x, so I just need to add the top. 4 add 2, 5x, so my answer was A, 6 over 5x. So we have a lot of these, so we're just going to look at the next one that comes. Now this one, the bottom numbers are not the same, so we need to make them the same. So we're going to find the LCM of the numbers first. The LCM of 5 and 3 is 15, and the LCM of x and x is x, so it was that easy to find the LCM. Now we need to change the top pieces to suit, just like we'll do a regular fractions question. And we'll say what I need to multiply 5x to get 15x. 5 into 15, 3. So 3 by 1, 3. I need to multiply this by 3 to get 15x, so I'm multiplying the top by 3, so this part is going to be 3. What I need to multiply 3x by to get 15x? 3x by 5, so I'll multiply the bottom by 5, I'll multiply the top by 5. 3 at 10, so my answer is 13 over 5x, sorry, 13 over 15x. So that answer was D. Those are the two main ones from algebraic fractions. Next topic is something called binary operations, where this is the binary operator. Is just not your regular operation that you're accustomed with. You're accustomed with add, subtract, multiply, divide. This could be any combination of those, and to be different each time. So in this one, m asterisk n is equal to the square root of m cubed minus n squared, and I want 5 asterisk 2. So this is really just a different way to bring substitution, in my opinion, and that's why I like to write it top and bottom like this. So in place of the m, I'm going to put 5, and in place of the n, I'm going to put 2. So wherever I see m, I'm going to replace it with 5. Wherever I see n, I'm going to replace it with 2. So this is really going to be 5 cubed, because I'm replacing m with 5 minus n squared, which is 2 squared, and then I work it out. 5 5 is 25 by 5, 125. That's what 5 cubed means. 5 times 5 times 5. 2 squared is 4. So I have square root of 121, and the square root of 121 is 11. Now they have different variations in this same question. Sometimes they will have m squared, sometimes they will have mn, and instead of 5 asterisk 2, they will have 5 asterisk 3. And this is a very popular topic. It comes often, and as such it has several different variations of the question, some easier than some others. So p asterisk q, 2p plus q, and I want 2 star 3, so that means I replacing p with 2 because the 2 come first, q with 3, so that'll be 2 by p, 2 2's 4, 3 7. And pay close attention to these next two, because is almost the identical question, and this is again for people who might try to just revise off a question when you see it. So I have b over a minus 1 and a over b minus 1. All four answers are the same. So you have to be careful, especially with this one, they're asking the same thing. So for one of them, a first, then b. So if I put in b divided by a, that'll be 28 over 7 minus 1. 7 into 28, 4 minus 1. So the answer for this one going to be 3. But the next one, a still first, b still second, but I put in a on b. So that'll be 7 over 28 minus 1. So that's going to be a quarter take away 1. Quarter can't take away 1, I'm going to get minus 3 quarters. So that's one I want you to pay close attention at if it does repeat. This one is one of the only ones where they use something other than the asterisk. Same idea though, it's just they wasn't using the asterisk this time. A triangle B means 2a minus 3b, and I want 2 triangle minus 3. It's also one of the few with a minus sign in it as well. So that means I'm replacing a with 2, b with minus 3. So I'm replacing a when the letters close to the numbers, basic algebra stuff. 2 times 2 minus 3. I'm replacing b with minus 3 times minus 3. 2 2's 4 minus 3 times minus 3. The two negative values going to give me a plus. So that's really 4 plus 9. 13. This is one of the newer ones as well. A little more difficult. That's why I want to go through it as well. 3 asterisk 6 is 12, 2 asterisk 5 is 9, and they want you to come up with the formula. So this was the formula for this one, this was the formula, this was the formula, this was the formula. They didn't give me the formula for this one, they want me to come up with it myself, but they gave me options. So I could look at it and play with the numbers in my head. I know I need to double tree at and then I'll get 6 add 6, 12, double 2. But if you wasn't sure and can't do that in your head, the simplest thing would be try each one of these in the question. So you're seeing A and B, so this obviously has to be A asterisk B, and this have to be A asterisk B. So it has to work for both of them. So if A asterisk B, so that means in this first one, A going to be 3 and B going to be 6. And if I stick those numbers in here and I give them both 12, and when I stick 2 and 5, I get 9, then I know the formula correct. Because again, I have a different A and B for this one, because I could have different numbers to stick into the same formula. So in this one, I'm going to replace B with 6, so that'll be 4, 6 minus A, 3. 6 minus 3 is 3, so 4 3 is 12. It worked for the first part. Let me see if it's working for this one now. So 4, B is 5, minus A is 2, based on the second part, and I'm supposed to get 9. 5 minus 2 is also 3. 4 3 is 12. I was supposed to get 9, so I know this one can't be my answer. And you keep going like that. A is 3, so there's going to be 3 squared minus 6. 3 squared is 9. 9 minus 6, 3. It didn't work out to 12, so I know that can't work either. Keep going. A is 3, so this is 6 3 is 18. Minus 6, 18 take away 6, 12. So this one work out. Let me see if it's working for the second one. A is 2 in the second part. 6 2 is 12, minus B is 5. 12 minus 5 is 7, which is not 9. So I know this have to be my answer. But let me see if it's really going to work out to my answer. So A is 3, so 2 3s are 6, plus 6. 6 add 6, 12. So it satisfies the first part. Let me see if it satisfies the second part. A is 2. B is 5, 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 5, I get the 9 that I was supposed to get, so this one's satisfying both of them. So my answer going to be D.